Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a long-term market analysis for Avalanche. I'll be looking at some key levels of support and resistance, my thoughts on the AVAX Bitcoin ratio, and my general takeaways with Avalanche into the next few months. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, feel free to check out this channel's sponsors over at ftx.us. You can check them out in the link in the description below. So first, I just want to start off here with AVAX USD on the weekly chart, and what I'm going to be looking at first is this very key level I've outlined around $15.60. So that is the first major support level to watch out for. This was an area of support back here in May of 2021. Notice how on this massive capitulation candle, taking us down around 57% from open to close, this is the level where AVAX found support, bounced off for a few weeks. Ultimately, when we broke below it, we went down to this next level in the green box. So you can also see how that corresponds to the low back in June. The weekly candles have held this region, and we haven't really had a test since we retested this back in June. So if you do see Avalanche come back down towards this level, I would consider this to be strong support, and I would consider this to be an area where I would expect buyers in demand to start to step in and maybe place some bids. Otherwise, if we start to lose that area, the next level down is going to be the range from around $9 to $11. Now, notice how, again, back in 2021, this was the level of support that AVAX found off of once we lost the area around $15. So you can see how we had this double bottom in June as well as July of 2021. That was the area AVAX held support. That was also a previous area as support in January back earlier on in 2021. So if we do start to lose this level, then I would consider this to be the next major area to watch out for. If we start trending back up from here, then I would consider the fact that, AVAX has basically been within this range, and the resistance is going to be right around $29. That is where the August high turned over, and that's kind of what we've been dealing with, where basically we've just been oscillating from the highs down to the lows, to the highs and back to the lows. So I would consider this to be a longer term range. And if AVAX is either breaking below the support or breaking above the resistance, then I would watch out and see what AVAX does from there. But in terms of support further down from here, that is going to be the $9.5 to $11 region. In terms of resistance up from here, we can start to look towards this level around $40, that being the double top back in 2021. So now I want to switch over here to the AVAX Bitcoin ratio. And I think this is a very important chart to consider because it shows us the opportunity cost of AVAX with respect to Bitcoin. So on this chart, I've got these two moving averages. The red one is the 20-week simple moving average. The green one is the 21-week exponential moving average. And I like to consider them as a band. You can see that has been where AVAX has been holding resistance throughout the bear market. Okay, so you can see this rejection back here in August. We had a move rallying up into this region, but ultimately that's where AVAX turned over. That's where we found resistance. And ever since then, all of these weekly candles have had wicks up to these moving averages, but unable to break above them. And then you can see that previously when we were actually above them back earlier on in 2021, it used to be support. So AVAX was holding this region as support throughout 2021. And then when we broke down below it, it flipped into resistance. So this is a level that I do want to see reclaimed. Currently, these moving averages range from approximately 94,000 Satoshis all the way up to around 107,000 Satoshis. But also do keep in mind that they will be continuously moving down and averaging down. So I would consider this a moving target. And if Avalanche Bitcoin can start to break back above this region, that's going to be a very bullish sign, and that's going to be something I want to see moving forward. If not, if we continue to hold resistance, then I'm looking at this area of support in green. So that ranges from around 80,000 Satoshis all the way up to around 87,000 Satoshis. Now, this was the level of support AVAX Bitcoin held back in August of 2020. You can see these weekly candles bounced off this region. And then when we broke back below it, this became later resistance in February of 2021, as well as May of 2021. So you can see how it has been a very important level historically for AVAX Bitcoin. And if we start to reject off these moving averages, really look to see if AVAX Bitcoin can hold this zone. If not, then I would consider AVAX Bitcoin is most likely going to start retesting these lows. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. By the way, make sure to check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with ftx.us. If you sign up through my link in the description below or through my referral code SNOWYCrypto, you can get a 5% discount on exchange fees. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one.